In the heart of the ancient kingdom of Eldoria, there stood a forgotten tower. Inside that tower was a magical mirror covered in silver dust. No one had looked into it for hundreds of years. The mirror was said to reveal truth beyond imagination. Princess Elira was the only one brave enough to enter the tower. She wore a flowing silver-blue royal gown that shimmered like moonlight. Her long dark hair moved gently with the cold wind of the tower. Her heart was heavy with questions about her kingdom. Rumors said a witch had been hiding inside the royal palace for years. No one knew her true identity. Princess Elira slowly walked toward the magical mirror. The mirror suddenly began to glow. A strange whisper filled the room. "Show me the truth," Elira said softly. The mirror cracked with a golden light. And then it showed a shadow of a woman wearing black robes. The witch had been living inside the palace all along. Elira stepped back in fear. But the mirror continued to reveal more. It showed the witch feeding magic into the royal fountain. It showed poisoned roses in the queen's garden. It showed hidden spells written under the palace floors. Each vision was darker than the last. Elira's hands trembled. "Who is she?" Elira whispered. The mirror responded with another vision. The witch was once a royal advisor. Betrayed by the kingdom long ago. Her heart turned into darkness. She began collecting forbidden magic. The mirror began revealing the first secret. Secret 1: the witch could enter dreams and control fear. Elira gasped. The mirror showed sleeping guards screaming in their dreams. The second secret appeared. Secret 2: she could turn tears into poison mist. Elira saw a vision of crying villagers. Their tears rising into deadly fog. The third secret appeared. Secret 3: she could hide inside reflections. Elira saw the witch inside palace mirrors, watching everyone silently. The fourth secret revealed itself. Secret 4: she could steal royal memories. King forgetting their own children. Queens forgetting their crowns. Elira stepped back again. The mirror grew brighter. Secret 5: she could control shadows like soldiers. Black shadows marching through halls. Silent and unstoppable. Secret 6: she could freeze time for 10 seconds. Guards frozen mid-step. No one noticing her movements. Secret 7 appeared next. She could speak to cursed animals. Ravens delivering dark messages. Wolves bowing to her command. Secret 8. She could create illusion kingdoms. Fake palaces hiding real truth. Elira felt dizzy watching it. Secret 9: she could erase magical barriers. Even the strongest royal seals were broken. Secret 10: she could heal herself from any wound. Her body never stayed injured. Secret 11 appeared. She could plant fear inside hearts with a single glance. Kings fell to their knees instantly. Finally, Secret 12 appeared. The most dangerous secret of all. She could become invisible forever under moonlight. Elira's eyes widened in horror. The mirror suddenly cracked again. A voice echoed, "She is already here." The candles in the tower went out. Darkness filled the room. Elira turned slowly. A cold wind touched her shoulder. A shadow moved behind the mirror. The witch was watching her. "You finally saw my secrets," the witch whispered. Elira stepped back in fear but raised her chin. "Why are you destroying my kingdom?" she asked bravely. The witch laughed softly. "Your kingdom destroyed me first," she replied. The mirror showed a new vision again. The witch as a young healer. Helping sick villagers. Saving royal lives. But she was accused of dark magic unfairly. Exiled from the palace. Her heart broken into darkness. Elira's eyes softened. "This doesn't justify your actions," she said. The witch stepped forward. "Then stop me if you can, princess." The mirror began shaking violently. Magic waves filled the tower. Elira touched the mirror. A sudden surge of light exploded. The mirror showed Elira's own truth. She had royal magic inside her all along. A forgotten power hidden in her bloodline. The witch froze. "So you are the chosen one," she whispered. Elira's eyes glowed softly. Her fear turned into strength. The mirror revealed the final truth. The witch was not fully evil yet. Her heart could still be healed. But only pure royal magic could save her. Elira stepped forward bravely. She raised her hands toward the mirror. Light surrounded both of them. The tower trembled. The witch screamed as darkness fought the light. Elira spoke softly, "You are not alone anymore." The mirror absorbed their magic together. A golden explosion filled the room. Silence followed. The witch collapsed to her knees. Tears fell from her eyes. But this time, they were not poisonous. They were human again. The mirror repaired itself slowly. The cracks disappeared. The tower became bright again. Elira reached out her hand. The witch hesitated, then took it. The curse was breaking. The kingdom outside began to heal. Dark clouds disappeared. Flowers bloomed again. The royal fountain became pure. The palace lights shined warmly. The witch whispered, "I remember who I was." Elira smiled softly. "Then let's start again," she said. The mirror reflected both of them peacefully. No more secrets. No more darkness. Only truth remained. The magical mirror finally rested. Its mission was complete. Princess Elira became the true queen of truth. The witch became the royal guardian of magic. Together they rebuilt the kingdom. A kingdom of honesty and forgiveness. And the mirror stayed in the tower forever, watching over every truth that would come. Some say it still glows at night, showing only what hearts truly are, not what they pretend to be. And the legend of the mirror still lives on, telling the story of truth, pain, and redemption. Of a princess who chose courage over fear. And a witch who chose healing over revenge. The end. But also a new beginning. The magical mirror remained glowing softly in the rebuilt tower. Princess Elira and the former witch stood together in silence. The air felt peaceful for the first time in many years. The kingdom outside was slowly returning to life. Birds began singing again in the royal gardens. The cursed fog had completely disappeared. Elira walked toward the palace balcony. She looked at her shining kingdom with hope. The witch followed quietly behind her. "I never thought I would see light again," the witch said. Elira replied gently, "Light always returns when truth is accepted." The mirror in the tower pulsed once. It showed a new vision of peace. Children playing in green fields. Flowers blooming in every corner. The royal guards smiling again. The kingdom was finally free. But the mirror still held ancient power. It could never be destroyed. It only watched and protected truth. Elira returned to the tower every day. She learned more about her hidden royal magic. The witch, now called Lyra, helped her. Together they studied forgotten spells. Spells of healing and protection. Not of destruction or fear. Days passed peacefully in Eldoria. The palace became brighter than ever. Golden light filled every hall. The people celebrated their new queen. Queen Elira of Truth. But deep inside, mysteries still remained. The mirror sometimes whispered at night, calling Elira's name softly. One night, Elira returned alone. The mirror shimmered unusually bright. A new secret was forming. The mirror showed a hidden underground chamber. "There is more," it whispered. Elira touched the glass carefully. She saw an ancient crown buried in darkness. The crown of forgotten kings. It was sealed by powerful magic. Lyra entered the tower behind her. "That crown was lost for centuries," Lyra said. Elira asked, "Why does the mirror show it now?" The mirror responded with light. because balance was not fully restored. The crown held both light and shadow. If misused, darkness could return. Elira knew she must find it. She gathered her royal guards and prepared for a journey underground. Beneath the palace lay forgotten tunnels. No one had entered them for ages. The air was cold and heavy. The torchlights flickered in darkness. Elira walked ahead bravely. Lyra followed closely behind. Strange symbols covered the stone walls. The mirror's vision guided them. Deeper and deeper they went, until they reached a massive sealed door. The door was covered in glowing runes. Elira placed her hand on it. Her royal magic activated instantly. The door slowly opened. A powerful wind rushed out. Inside, the crown floated above a stone pedestal. Dark and light energy circled around it. Elira stepped forward carefully. Lyra warned her, "Be careful, it tests the heart." The crown began to glow brighter. It showed illusions of fear. Elira saw her kingdom burning. She saw Lyra turning evil again. She saw herself losing her crown. But she stayed strong. "This is not real," she said. The illusions began to break. Light filled the chamber. The crown calmed slowly. Elira lifted it with both hands. The moment she touched it, peace spread. The crown accepted her pure heart. Darkness was sealed forever inside it. Lyra smiled with relief. "You passed its final test," she said. Elira returned to the palace with the crown. The mirror shone brighter than ever before. The kingdom felt complete again. Seasons passed peacefully. Eldoria became the safest kingdom in the world. Travelers came to see the magical mirror. But only honest hearts could see its truth. One day, a child approached the tower. The mirror glowed softly for the child. Elira watched from afar. She smiled, knowing truth lives forever. Lyra stood beside her. "Do you regret anything?" Lyra asked. Elira shook her head. "No, everything led us here." The mirror flickered one last time. It showed both of them as legends. Guardians of truth and magic. Protectors of Eldoria. The kingdom flourished for generations. Songs were written about the mirror. Stories were told around fires. Children dreamed of Princess Elira and the witch who became good. The mirror never stopped glowing. It remained the heart of the tower, watching over every secret and truth, but only revealing what was needed. Elira grew older with wisdom. Her power became stronger but peaceful. Lyra became the royal magical advisor. Together they protected the kingdom. No darkness ever returned again. One final night came quietly. Elira walked alone to the mirror. "My journey is complete," she whispered. The mirror glowed warmly in response. It showed her younger self smiling. Elira placed her hand on it gently. "Thank you for showing me the truth." A soft light surrounded the tower. The mirror spoke its final words. "Truth never ends, it only grows." The light slowly faded into peace. Eldoria slept under a golden sky. The kingdom was safe forever. The mirror remained as a sacred relic. Untouched but alive with magic. Elira's legacy continued forever. Lyra's wisdom was passed to new healers. The story of secrets became history. And history became legend. The magical mirror still watches, protecting truth in silence. The kingdom remembers its dark past, but fears it no more. Because truth defeated darkness. Love defeated hatred. Forgiveness defeated revenge. Elira's courage changed everything. Lyra's redemption changed everything. Together they changed destiny. The mirror stands eternal. A symbol of truth and power. And a reminder of choices. Every choice creates a future. The kingdom continues to grow, bright and full of hope. Peace rules every heart. The story becomes a song, sung across generations. In every corner of Eldoria, and beyond its borders, travelers still tell the tale of the mirror that revealed everything, and the princess who listened, the witch who changed, and the kingdom that healed. The tower still stands tall, guarding ancient secrets. But only truth remains inside. Always shining. Always watching. Always guid. Elira's name is remembered forever as the Queen of Truth. Lyra's name is remembered forever as the Guardian of Magic. The mirror's glow never fades, even in the darkest nights. Because truth is eternal light, and light never dies. The kingdom lives in harmony, forever blessed by magic. The story reaches its end, but its meaning never ends. Truth always finds its way, even through shadows, even through fear, even through time. Eldoria sleeps peacefully, under the protection of truth. The mirror rests quietly, until it is needed again. But for now, there is peace. Only peace. Only light. Only truth. The legend is complete. The journey is finished. The secrets are revealed. The darkness is gone. The hearts are healed. The kingdom smiles. Forever in harmony. Forever in truth. Forever in light. And so the story ends, with hope in every heart, and magic in every soul. The mirror remains awake, waiting silently for the next truth, for the next story, for the next brave soul. But none fear it anymore, because truth is no longer a curse. It is a blessing, a gift of light, a path to peace. The kingdom breathes freely, under endless stars and gentle winds. The tower glows softly, like a guardian flame, protecting all it sees, until the end of time. The story of Eldoria is written forever, in the book of truth, in the heart of the mirror, in the soul of the kingdom. Nothing is forgotten. Everything is understood. Everything is healed. The final truth is simple. Darkness falls, but truth rises. Always. Forever. Without end. Without fear. Without lies. Only truth remains. And the kingdom lives forever.